Okay guys, so today I got these bumpers in the mail from Ecological. They have 3M adhesive tape right there with 3 clips that'll plug in. So I'm going to show you how to take out the clips off the bottom on both sides and then stick this onto it. It comes with a protective film so it doesn't get messed up, and if any of you guys get these and you think that that is messed up, it is not. That's just how they come. I don't know why, but from a lot of them that I've seen, that's how they come. So my last trip in Ocotillo, I was reversing and I didn't realize I was that close, so I got a little scuff mark. So in order to get rid of this, to make it not noticeable, I'm gonna put those on, and it's something I've wanted to do for a really long time. I just never got around to it. The instructions first say to get this as clean as possible, so I don't have any like all-purpose cleaner, so I'm just gonna use glass cleaner. I know that'll work, so just spray it on the surface or the microfiber towel, whatever you want, and try to get it as clean as you can, because the adhesive will be right here and like right here, so, and then it'll obviously tuck in there with the tab, so you don't have to worry about this spot too much. But we will go and take off these clips that are right here. There's 3 of them on this actual chrome bumper itself, and then there's one more right here that holds this step-up bumper, so you take off that so you can lift it up a little bit. What they say to do first is take off those clips and then dry fit it at first to see how it lines up, and then you take off the adhesive for it. Take your flathead screwdriver or your panel popper, whatever you'd like, and there's these little tabs right here. It has like a flat spot on it. That's where you stick your flathead and you just push up. But be patient with it because it could break, so try to work it from both ends. So now this can move freely and this can move a little bit. So in order for you to try to see the dry fit, you have to pop it underneath there, and you need a pry tool or a flathead. So you push it underneath there like that, and then you slide it over and pop open that, and as you can see, it slides in perfectly fine. Then you work your way down to right here, push it in as so, and it should fit in there. Like that. So you could just pull that when you get to this corner piece. So it's in there. That's the dry fit. So now you gotta retake this stuff off. Take off this 3M tape, and I really hope I don't mess up. 2. So again, pop it up, push it over, like that. So there's that, and then when you get to this piece, you can pull this up, and then it just slides right up. Make sure your 3M tape's all tight. And remove the plastic coat. As so. Kind of shove it in there a little bit more to make it line up. Okay, there's that. So now we're going to dry fit it again Put that underneath there, slide it over, take your flathead, pull it up, and that piece automatically will go in there. So there you go. There's our dry fit. So now we'll take it off again, take off the adhesive, and go from there. There's two. Peel off the adhesive a little bit. Like that. And then go for it. And then if you can't manage to get it, just use your flathead or your pry tool. Pop it in there, lift up that, and shove it in. And then make sure your side over here, see I just pushed on the back right there and it popped in. Then take off that. And for anybody who goes off-roading a lot and you don't really think about this, because I didn't until I was putting these on, was looking underneath, there's some rocks that you can see, but clearly I took half the desert with me. I know that I've been getting a couple questions in person and just a couple from YouTube. How did these Fox 2.0s hold up and how did I like them? Well, personally, I really enjoy these shocks. It's a night and day difference from the truck. Going through the desert, the paths that I've usually taken with the stock suspension, it rides so much more smoother and I can go a lot faster. Before certain technical parts, I was only able to go 20, 15, but now I can easily hit those going 30. I've gotten this truck up to speeds with 50 miles an hour. You can't go those speeds and not worry about anything breaking unless you don't have aftermarket upper control arms. They definitely help, the uniballs especially. A quick tip, you do have to grease these. It's kind of like a WD-40 but not, and to prevent squeaking from the dust and everything like that. But I've realized with the rear shocks how they are adjustable for the best comfort to where you don't have to change them 24/7 is right in the middle at 4. I realized after I switched it back and forth from dirt to street. The street, if you go to 2, you know there's too much play in it. But if you leave it on 4, they're much better all around, through the dirt, through harsh desert, everything like that. So it's over there, but we'll go to this side. So these give you a 1.5 inch lift, and then the front rounds up to 2, just under I think. But these are amazing. I highly recommend these shocks. One of the best purchases I could have done for the truck. But tires are a big deal too on how your truck rides. These I've gotten an easy 14,000 miles, and I can go another 3 or 4 months with them, no problem. One thing that I do have to say, when you're putting your upper control arms through, you do have to just bend this out a little bit, like a 1/4 inch, not too much, just to get the bolt all the way through. But yeah, they ride amazing. Even my friends, family have noticed from going off-roading that they ride really nice. And when you hit like a gutter going onto another street in a neighborhood or something, your truck doesn't rock back and forth anymore. It absorbs it, and you can continue to drive without rocking back and forth like a boat. Other than that, I probably got mine for just under $1,200, but I know right now on a website they are $800 for front and rear. I was wanting to get the Kings really bad, but after getting these and driving down the road, I realized if I were to go any faster with the suspension I have, it would get really dangerous. It already is dangerous traveling about 40 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour through the desert.